welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Line drive. Over to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
On the ground to the left, Swanson handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Taillon with the move to first, and he's back in safely. Two outs. Right side. Tucker should have it. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 left for the Guardians. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Noel makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. 3-1. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And that's through there for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Tyone back to work. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Popped up. Swanson settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one is lifted in the air.
Batting 8th, center fielder Lane Thomas.
So a man at first. Here comes Lane Thomas. And there's a foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's Will Wilson. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Michael Busch. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. got him swinging.
That is 6.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Comes up empty.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Foul.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Next offering down in the dirt. On the ground, right side, Horner. Throws to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Daniel
Now
Schneemann.
here is Daniel Schneemann. Tyone in his 9th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. That one fouled off. And strike 2. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pat pulls it down, and there are 2 outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 2 down, and the batter now, Carlos Santana. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Base hit, center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Outside with a breaking ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. Save! A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. And that's a 2-out double. Run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Lined into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. On the ground to third, might be two. One at second, out of Santana, two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Cubs are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Lane Thomas. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Kicks and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Will Wilson digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Out towards right center field. Great effort on the leaping grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side, and that's just foul.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs. Center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a Gold Glover. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 1 so far.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
On the ground to short. Throw on to Santana. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann. Tayo back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's all for Jameson Taillon, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. Number 57 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Hit on the ground to the right side. There's one, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over. Gabriel
Arias getting ready to hit. There's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tucker pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Guardians 4 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Michael Busch. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. Late on that fastball. The Cubbies down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. And a big swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Noel brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Bo Naylor. In the air to left center. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Jhonkensy Noel will hit next. 1 for 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's Lane Thomas now. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So up next, Will Wilson. Fought off foul. Out towards left center. Bo Armstrong turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 in this one. Liner, caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now, Daniel Schneemann, 1 for 3. On the ground to first, and that chance handled. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Chopper right side, and it goes just foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
High in the air, out to right. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And next for the Cubs, Carson Kelly. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a foul ball. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. That one's in there. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's in there.
Yeah, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And the Cubs are down in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
On a line out towards center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting. Second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. And now two aboard.
Couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Santana at second, Arias at first, one gone. Back up that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. That's to third, Shaw. And that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the seventh, Ian Happ up to hit.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch is outside. Got him. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That one missed.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field, Thomas. And that's the inning. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate.
Center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So digging in, Will Wilson. Foul ball there. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Presley preparing to come on if needed. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the eighth. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Tap foul at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's the third out. Guardians lead 1 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Michael Busch. Bieber back to work. That's outside, and it's 1-0. And that's down and away. Next pitch is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The shortstop takes the ball.
No, that's a ball. 2-1. Come on, let's keep it going.
And there's the strike. And now the count filled up 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Pete Crow.
So man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Cubs leave one. It's 5-0. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Keller, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That one not close. 2-2. That's down and in.
Count's full.
Ground ball right side. Sneaks through. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Towards first, boots it. Here's the tag, and he's out.
second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
And here is Gabriel Arias. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Take your base.
Up next for Cleveland.
2 on with 1 out. And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. That one blasted deep to right, back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and goes to third. Cut off, now a throw home. There's the tag, they get him, and that's the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Last chance for the home team. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Foul ball. The Guardians leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Happ stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it is gone. A monster shot to right. And they're chipping away. It's 5-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. That's a strike. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.